Hey, howdy. I'd say it's high time we finish Suit's absolute power. I think we got roughly an hour left, but I think we'll be able to get through all of it. And as luck would have it, it apparently autosaves here. So I didn't even have to play through any of the game again. Okay, geniuses, who's ready to party? What? What the thinking heck happened to my city? Wait, what the hell? He's an actual airhead. Shareholder killer. Was this destruction you're doing? Tell me, Balloon Brain, where did your goons take Jerome? You must be referring to the chairman's guest of honor. The mere fact that you stand before me proves only one unignorable truth. For the first time ever, the chairman was wrong. You haven't been defeated. I'm not one to believe in this type of thing, but this is all a rather fitting fate for the firstborn. What do you mean by firstborn, Forehead? I'm not surprised that you can't remember. You were reprimanded quite a few times in your youth, CEO of Suit City. You were the chairman's first creation. His grand design, the perfect businessman. You may be the closest thing to a son for him. That's why he was too weak to face you for your crimes. He recused himself from the whole thing. Come to think of it, he's kind of been acting like the global crisis you've created hasn't been happening at all. I never once disagreed with that approach. What he's after is far greater than one simple planet like this one. I don't care about any of that nonsense. The crap you're spewing is just a cheap distraction for all I know. My current job involves killing you and getting Jerome back. You got one thing right, shareholder. I am the perfect businessman. Every job I've ever taken on has been a complete success. From my time in Genius, I can tell that this place is full of sin. So I hope that bubble on your neck is ready to burst. This is also very matter. It seems to me that you have no idea who you're talking to. I am Biggest Thinkus, the world's most intelligent being. I know everything. Just because I know I won't lose to a simple suit like you, I'll tell you this. Down below in my office, you'll find exactly what you're looking for. The truth. That's only if you can defeat me. I haven't finished experimenting on that big-haired friend of yours. I'm sure there's a library of secrets under that hair of his. Let us begin. Show me the power. Show me your power, CEO of Suit City, firstborn of Chairman Thel. This music is also awesome, but I'm not going to turn up the sound because that was a bad idea last time. All right, let's see if we can cheese him. A mind missile. Ooh, speed up's nice. I don't really want to give him the defense drop just yet, so I'll hold off. Also, I learned something very funny. We're on track to get Jerome back. Apparently, remember Jerome's ability that's just called My Man? Apparently, that ability has a 1% chance upon use to instantly end any fight. It's just a 1% chance to insta-win. And that is hilarious. I had no idea that that was a thing. It's never happened to me. But according, I saw it on one of the game's creators say it on the forums. I'm gonna hold off on even kicking him. I'm gonna wait for him to corrupt for the first time. I'm doing good enough damage that it shouldn't matter. There you go. Really good damage, even though his stats got reset. Hell, I'm not even sure if the stats do get reset or if that's just a fluke. Also, again, I know I've said this about literally every boss I fought. I really like this guy's design. His initial design is super goofy, but as you get further on in the fight, his design does get... He's one of the few encounters where when he reaches stage 3 corruption, he actually looks pretty damn cool. Ooh, god. 14% is a lot. Oh! Oh, that sucks. I killed him too fast. So phase 3 of this fight looks really, really cool. He turns into like he becomes death riding a pale horse, and it looks awesome. But I guess I actually had no idea that you could kill a boss before they corrupted, if they were meaning to. Jerome's down here somewhere. Let's go find him. This lab looks like it's dedicated to rocketry. But what is this giant phone all about? Big business? Not this time. This isn't a random office building. This technology has to be connected somehow. Screw it, we don't have time to investigate. Jerome takes priority. Let's keep searching. You'd have to have some big lobes to use a phone that size. Finkus must have been working on a rocket. It reeks of brain sweat and shareholder. Ugh. The eyes of this octopus seem to stare into my soul, as if it's trying to tell me something. A single word reverberates within my mind. Naiko. Alright, cool, your name is Naiko. This must be Finkus's personal computer. With a games list this large, he must have funded over half the developers in Gamerica. A secret gamer. I love how big his pillow is. There's a small screen on the side of the bed displaying a recording of brainwaves. This must be a memory foam bed. Har har. Where's Jerome? I know he's in here somewhere. Jerome! What were they doing down here? Why are they so fascinated by his afro? This technology is something else. The energy flow is so dim, it's almost a lifeless feeling. A console. God knows what they put him through. Jerome may need time to recuperate. Time we may not have the luxury of affording. My man! He's back! Hey, my man. Thanks for the rescue. But what's going on, Jerome? Do you know what the chairman and his puppets are planning? A fax just came in. A fax? Speaking of facts, here's some fun facts for you. He's got one inside of his freaking nog. That's awesome. Destination Moon. Begin launch sequence. The city of Genius is a freaking launch pad. Are you saying a rocket is about to launch right on top of us? Not me. Mark Judy, my boss. How? This doesn't make sense. The only thing above Genius is my apartment building. It sounds crazy, I know. But Mark Judy's prophecies have never been wrong. Prophecies? You're talking about this boss of yours as though he's some kind of deity. Sometimes it really does feel that way. I'll tell you more back at the apartment. If it really is a rocket, I think we're meant to take it for a ride. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Jerome, you're not well. I'm good, my man. Just a little spent. His injuries are worse than he's letting on. Let's get Jerome back home. Prepare yourselves for immediate departure. We're leaving? After all these cycles of hard work, we're going to abandon ship? Junior, you've become quite the pestering inquisitor. You insist on questioning me, the chairman of the Board of Business. If you love this place so much, by all means, stay here with the suits. You should all know that the board convenes to address one subject above all. What is that subject, Mr. Peter? Profit. Absolutely. You will excel in our company, Mr. Peter. The suits experiment was a substantial success in its prime. It's time for the Board of Business to trade up. Who's out there to trade with? What's out there to trade for? Great questions, brother. Finkus and I made contact with a buyer not too long ago. What's the product? Our very own planet of business. This otherworldly buyer has a high demand for the organic compounds that we produced in abundance here. I had to face the truth in that moment. The universalized suit dollar is valueless compared to other cosmic currencies. I see. The strings were feeling thinner by the day. Liquidating our assets now and recalibrating our company's common goal is nothing short of genius. Best way to clean up a mess is to leave it for someone else to deal with. Initiate exit protocol. Launch when ready. We will make contact with the buyer at the crossroads of destiny, where beginning and end meet as one. And what of the shareholder killer? My son will find us. He and his new mentor are being pulled there by the same source of power that compels us. Gentlemen, we are about to make the biggest deal in history. Can you grab me some water, my man? Sure. Keep chewing on those leaves I gave you, Jerome. They have healing properties. Can do. This is it, isn't it? Yep. We're gonna finally face the chairman of the board. To face him if I have my way. I wonder, will he be surprised to see me? We're about to blast straight into what's probably a trap. Probably. I can't help but think this is a one-way trip. No matter what happens, nothing will ever be the same. Whether we kill the chairman or not. We, the condemned, are sitting ducks through the scope of the corporation's ideologies. This is no different from the French Revolution. Okay, Eve. Right. Another revolution. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but the chairman is a threat to all I've ever deemed valuable. A life worth living for. They sold us the idea that survival makes you strong and winning makes you happy. Maybe they weren't wrong. But if I've learned anything while traveling with you three, it's that strength is only a tool and happiness is valueless when there's no one around to share it with. A life worth living is rich with diverse happenings, and the chairman offers only one thing: a never-ending routine that serves some greater than others. In other words, he's kind of a dick. If it comes down to it, I'll be ready to kill him. It begins. And there it goes. Is everyone alright? I'm good. I don't think I can feel my legs, my man. Dear God, Jerome. You have to stay behind and rest. I have to be there. If you can't walk, you can't fight with us. We're already running out of time, Jerome. Please, you must understand. It's the quest, kill the chairman. Let's go. I fear that Jerome might not make it. I know he wants to join this fight, but what'll happen if he dies? I really don't want to think about it. These giant piles of rubble always get in the way. Oh, you can't use the elevator anymore. That's sad. How can we help you? I'm impressed that you guys are still in business, considering the everything going on right now. Okay. I guess I'm ready. Mark Judy, huh? Even his name sounds like magic. Whoever they are, they've led us here. Moments away from confronting the world's greatest leader in a suicidal attempt to save a faceless wizard that's probably just some con man who scammed Jerome into a serial murder Ponzi scheme. At this point, I've just been rolling with the punches, guy. Honestly, and maybe I'm just saying this because I'm a suit, but I'm starting to think that I was made for this job. I've truly never felt so alive. Who would have guessed that the big bad CEO of Suit City could possibly be so optimistic about, well, anything at all, really. It's as if all my pain and suffering has suddenly vanished. I can feel my body pulsating with ambition. I can't wait to finish this job. Ideas and concepts flowing into action with the elegance of 1,000 celestial rivers. The wonders of life are so clear to me now. I feel the flow, CEO. Do you feel it? What is up with these two? Are they okay? All that was holding me back has been purged. The indescribable feeling that once kept my soul bound in darkness is now so familiar. Loneliness. What's happening to my eyes? Hello? Hello? Snap out of it already. We have to find the chairman. Okay, so they were tripping out for a moment. Right, I forgot about this. The Shrine of Og. Do you wish to touch it? My sons, Clogula, Glogula, Smogula, their souls have returned to me. You were the one who did this. Og Slayer, prepare yourself for eternal punishment. Behold, Kingula! Oh, dear God. There's the defense drop. Alright, boys, let's get him. I don't care that I took almost 300 damage. Go on, guys. Send him to hell. Boom. 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 What happened there? There we go. Did I divide by 0 or what? What happened there? Guy just missed. The Shrine of Kingula. That looks... I know that's supposed to be menacing, but it looks so fucking silly. Big head. Bigger ego. Hey, it's really you. Who are you? You killed my father. Was your father a shareholder? More than a shareholder. So much more. My father occupied 3 seats on the board. The chairman never even knew. Your father was Recycles. No. My DNA comes from Charles. Charles Tendies was my true father. His offspring were all connected. The Third Eye Network ties all of their surrogates to get all the surrogates together. So you're another surrogate. VR-Man was defeated. Was he not the real Charles Tendies? No. Not exactly. The VR-Man was our eldest. The network needed a maintenance man after all. Charles took his own life and sealed his soul within the network. It was designed to give Charles the type of awareness that the chairman had stolen from us suits. Reality became too real for us when the awakening began. For the first time, we felt pain for others and we could never let go of our father's vengeance. In that moment, the network learned the truth about the chairman. Now you're here. Finish the job, CEO. I accidentally skipped it, damn it. Eliminate the shareholders. I don't know what he just did. In time, this crack will open. Let me just whack my head against this for a little bit. I forget if this is like a percentage thing or if it breaks after a certain amount of time or what. Let's just do this for a second. Okay, either it's a really low chance or there's something else that I have to do. Whatever. In profits by at least 25,000% over last quarter. And with that, it looks like we can move on to the last item on the docket. The case of the missing CEO. I only count 3 of you here. Perhaps the General is finally able to break the undying old friend of mine. You bastard. Jerome would never. That tone. I haven't heard it in a long time. I intended for your kind to be seen, not heard. For good reason, too. I mean, honestly. You can't even imagine how much easier it was to expand after wiping out 4 billion unstable candidates for the great workforce. Jesus. None of that matters now. In this moment, I am content. Today's a good day, after all. My son and nephew have come home. I'm on the verge of solidifying the greatest business. And those 2 special boys have brought me the very key I need to activate the Omnis. Enough of your madness. We're here to end this. All of this. Madness. Open your briefcase, guy. Okay. Please, share with the class. A mysterious package? Good. So it has been brought here. Very good. Package, sir. What's my boy's package got to do with any of this? Even I fail to see how the strings attach to this one, sir. That package holds the key. Its contents will awaken the ominous. This package was given to me a long time ago. How could this have anything to do with a secret weapon on the moon? Someone gave you a mysterious package and you never once thought to open it? I've been pretty busy lately. The Spark of Mark Judy. For some reason, I know that the chairman is telling the truth. Why would I come this far? To hand the great victory over to a con man trying to outrun his greatest fear? Nah. Of course not. Where would be the business in that? Competition's the real game, isn't it? Evolution itself was always playing, after all. Enough with words. Show the big bad chairman just how much you've grown, shareholders' sons. Chairman Thel, Paul Peter, Uncle Janitor. I forgot his name was Uncle Janitor. That's great. How do I want to do this? This is the first time we've had a fight like this where there's 3 dudes that all have super high stats. I could technically pay to win. I don't know why I would want to, but it's an option. I think we start with Janitor. Okay, speed is something. Chairman Thel prepares for Ascension. I'm not going to focus on Thel right now, because not only does he have the most health of the group, he's going to just keep ascending for most of the fight. And there's not really a lot that I can do to stop him. But if I kill his buds, that'll make things a lot smoother. Oh god, scary. Please don't kill Eve. That would be bad. Wow, he lives. Barely. I love these guys' animations though. They are, all the animations in this game are really cool and unique. But this guy's animation, these 3 have especially fun and interesting animations. Let's start on Paul Peter. Oh. Witness, my son. This is the power I've been searching for. You could have this power too. The power to create. The power to explore. The power to destroy. This is absolute power. Oh, he also corrupts? God, that's it. Ah, it's so cool. Guys invest. Oh, okay, it's a status effect. I thought that affected my money for a second, and I was about to get very concerned. Everything else I can deal with. My stocks being tanked? Absolutely not. Unacceptable. Oh god. Guy's down, that's a problem. I could bring him... I have all these Revivivas, I may as well... I have 2 of them, never mind. I gotta be careful when using them. One more turn ought to do it. Let's go. Level 28.
Got the words for the come up is sweeter than some chocolate.
I had to make sure that I was absolutely silent for that bit. Jerome came in and hit him with the fucking Rolls Royce. Jerome! How's it going, my man? Damn it, Jerome! Your body's way too injured to be moving around like this. We left you at the apartment for a reason. Sorry. got a feeling that you guys could use my help. We can handle this ourselves. Did you really think that I could just sit on the sidelines when we're so close to ending this nightmare? There's no way in hell, my man. Hop in. Let's go. My man. We've still got one last job to do. Ah, this is where you get the warp equipment. That explains it. Let me go ahead and sell all of my other stuff. I think that'll give me enough to buy the warp tie and the warp suit. Literally sell the clothes off my back. Warp suit, warp tie, with plenty of money left over. Harness. Oh, right, the warp. The warp is also an option, but I don't know. I like Flippy here. Flippy is just plus some attack. That's pretty good. I literally don't need water anymore. Let's get some ultra sandwiches. Yeah. I don't know what else we can do. I don't know what else we could possibly be prepared for besides just, like, eating a sandwich. Let's go. So this is your boss, huh? Another big head? No, you idiot. This is Mark Judy. What has he done to you? If it isn't my old friend, Dr. Jerome Nobel Quain. Excuse me, I'm on hold over here. Whatever. The call can wait for now. You know, it's good to see you, old friend. I hope my son has been good company. You took everything from me, Chairman. My life, my family, my whole world. Lost forever. I've been an undying prisoner for what feels like centuries in this sick nightmare you manufactured. Please, you know we can all share the credit. It was the guy that destroyed Suit City and all of its inhabitants. It was you, way back then, who helped me become the great man I am today. The real victim here is my boy, the world's greatest CEO. You disruptors tarnished the career of a powerful man and destroyed his most cherished memories. Finkus was right. I was hoping when you found me you would remember everything, my son. The cities we built together during the second expansion. We're here to end this. All of this. The implants we designed together to improve the focus of the everyman. Hell, it was even your idea to begin the harvesting process. To rebuild the working class of the world's inefficient organic matter. When I looked into your eyes, all I could see was the face of a man staring at a stranger. Your face was filled with such hatred. Now I'm seeing a little confusion. Perhaps your past is still in there somewhere. Join me, son. Share this great moment with me. Sign this contract and together we will sell this world and become a truly powerful entity. Some may think me a heartless businessman. But you, of all people, should know that all I've ever wanted was to give my suits absolute power. Cut to credits. I guess it really was a suit's absolute power. What do you say, son? Will you join me? I believe you, Chairman. All of those horrendous things I've done in the past However, I've always felt something inside of me. A feeling that I couldn't shake off. The feeling of regret. I might not remember my past, but my body does. I could have died from the fall, but I was given a second chance. To fix all of this. To repent for my sins. It's time we end this once and for all. You're too late, CEO. My full ascension is ready. I will become a god. Power levels critical. Reality has become unstable. This is absolute power.
Did you really think it was over?
Can I pay to win? Oh my god, I could! I could technically pay to win. That's incredible. Nah, this is more fun. Can I just say that this boss's design is fucking incredible? It looks so cool. It also just... It just did 700 damage in a single hit. I'm sorry. This boss is kind of hard. Who would have thunk it? There we go. God, and the ring around the planet, like opening up and him being on the inside. That's so cool. This whole fight is so cool. My one complaint is that the loop on this song is terrible. I swear it loops eventually. There we go. The loop on this song is really bad, but everything else about this fight is so cool. I noticed we're not doing titanic amounts of damage to this guy. Oh, weird. So I guess use an evil sandwich on Guy. And then use a steroid on Eve to start ramping up Eve's power. I need corruption here. I need it fast, because he does a lot of damage. And if he focuses down one person, that person is going to die.
Did you really think it was over?
God, that's... look at that. Bring out the corruption. Bring out the corruption. If that lands, that's insane. Nah, Thorn Armor is never worth it because it gives you such a massive defense down.
Did you really think it was over?
1 AP off, that's sad. God, stop inflicting me with status effects, bastard. Oh, I just realized I could be using Eve's. I could be using Eve's flower power pay gimmick.
Did you really think it was over?
Overgrowth, that's the name of it. It's like this turn I'm not gonna get double attack. Next turn I will get double attack. Oh no! Eve! I have to seize this chance. God, he hits like a freighter. I like how Eve just automatically revives. It's like no questions asked. Just, alright, I'm back. What did I miss? You know what? It feels fitting. Get him, Eve. Impossible. All these years. All that cash. Dr. Quaid, you bastard. It's over now, Florida. It never had to be this way, my man. If you just listened to me and left that signal to pass, I needed more. He's dead. There's one last thing we have to fix. We need to break Mark Judy out of this chamber. The fate of our world depends on it. Mark Judy was a visitor. He was never meant to be a prisoner. I think my fist knows exactly how to make that happen. That machine is going to explode. Let's get the H out of here. Well, we made it. What a freaking game, man. I'll be upfront. This is not a perfect game. Not by any stretch of the imagination. It's got issues. But this is the most, like, when I first played this, then and now, this is still one of the most fun RPGs I think I've ever played. It's genuinely really unique. I love the designs of all of the enemies. There's so much just delicious creativity in the way that the characters are all designed. And the combat is interesting to a not like unbelievably interesting. It's still an RPG. It's fairly by the book. Special thanks to Mark Judy. It's fairly by the book when it comes to combat, but the designs and the music, it's so just the presentation is incredible. And I loved playing it. If this gets even one person to buy Suits on Steam, honestly, I'm happy with that. Also, the game's freaking $5, like, on top of everything else. Chapter 1, Greed. I think I think the shtick with that is that's going to tie into other games that are also being worked on by Technomancy. Like, I reckon Gamma 19 is also going to factor into that somehow. Don't know how, but I imagine it might. But, like, hang on. Give me just one moment to look on Steam. Yeah. This game is $5. And it has remained $5. Like, this, it's not on sale or anything, it's just $5 at base. Sure, this game's a little rough around the edges, but this is one of the best, like, this is one of the best value propositions I've ever gotten out of a game. Just the sheer amount of cool shit that is in this game for a game that is $5? Oh my god. Well worth your money, in my opinion. But I'm blathering. We're officially done with Suits. Which unfortunately leads me to my next point. Next game after this is going to be Ao Oni, which is a fairly well-known RPG horror game. I know basically nothing about it. I know it's one of those games in the same bundle as like Mad Father that PewDiePie and Markiplier played freaking ages ago, and that's how they got popular, at least over here in the US. But after that, oh boy, after that, we get to the YIIK. We'll have to see about that. I'm kind of terrified when it comes to YIIK, but we'll see how that pans out. I've heard people actually give YIIK some praise, and I cannot for the life of me tell if they're being ironic or not. I guess we'll see if the game actually has positive qualities. But for now, that's all I got. Thanks so much for watching.